This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Much murdered in Grange Hill. One man is dead and another injured after a gun attack in the once peaceful rural district of Grange Hill in Westmoreland on Tuesday afternoon. The dead man has been identified as 24-year-old Gregory Gordon, also known as Much, of Buckner Lane in Sterling, Grange Hill. The Westmoreland police report that Gordon was at a premises in the community when gunmen accosted him and opened fire, hitting him several times. He died on the spot. Homicide detectives are probing the murder. Grange Hill is a farming community nestled in the sugarcane belt close to the Frome Sugar Estate. It was once known as a rustic community that only offered domestic disputes and predial larceny as the major headaches for law enforcement. But in recent years, the community has experienced a significant spiral in gun-related crimes and murder. On April 20 this year, 3 men, Chriselle Hudson, also called Enoch, a 35-year-old carpenter of Crowder and Grange Hill, Dwayne Christopher Scott, also called Rubbish Heap, 20-year-old laborer of Crowder and Grange Hill, and Akeem Bent, otherwise called Red Bull, a 28-year-old Tyler of Burnt Savannah, were shot and killed after a group of gunmen corralled them in the district. Teen among 2 accused of larceny and burglary. 2 people, including a teenager, who allegedly broke into a Westmoreland home and stole items including $75,000 in cash, have been arrested and charged. Charged are 29-year-old David Patrick, a laborer of Whithorn in the parish, and a 17-year-old boy. Reports are that on Friday, July 30, at about 9 p.m., the teen and Patrick allegedly broke into a house in the Fort William district while the owner was asleep. It is alleged that several items were stolen, including $75,000 in cash. Both were arrested on Monday, October 25, and subsequently charged. Their court dates are being finalized. Police appealing to relatives of deceased to claim body. The police are asking the relatives of a man who was killed in Crossroads, Kingston 5 on Thursday, July 8, to come forward to confirm his identity and to claim his body. According to the police, an identification card found on the deceased gave his name as Shea Green, 36, of Barbican Road, Kingston 6. It is reported that at about 5:30 p.m., Green and another male boarded a coaster bus and demanded money from the driver. The conductor, on seeing the altercation, ran from the bus. He was allegedly chased by Green along the roadway in the direction of Carib 5. The bus driver then reportedly reversed the bus into the lay-by when Green turned and ran towards the bus. He was hit by the door, fell, and was run over. The driver then alerted the police and Green was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police are appealing to Green's family or anyone with information that can assist in having his body claimed by a relative to contact the Halfway Tree Police at 876-926-8184. 39 Pathways Church members plead guilty to breaching DRMA. 39 members of the Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Ministries pleaded guilty to breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act earlier today in the St. James Parish Court. They were fined a total of $1,170,000 or 20 days imprisonment. 2 Sundays ago, some 41 members of the religious group were arrested during what police officials believe to be a bizarre act of human sacrifice rituals at the Albion premises. 2 congregants were killed during the act and another 3 were severely injured. 1 man was shot to death after allegedly charging at lawmen with a knife. Leader of the flock, Kevin Smith, who was also in police custody, died in a motor vehicle accident in Linstead, St. Catherine on Monday. He was being transferred from the Freeport Police Station in St. James to the CIB headquarters in downtown Kingston. 26-year-old Constable Orlando Irons, who was part of the convoy transporting Smith, also died in the crash. 2 other lawmen were injured in the crash and are said to be in critical but stable condition. Mason killed in gun attack at shop in Bull Bay. Police are probing a gun attack at a shop in 11 Miles Bull Bay in St. Thomas on Tuesday, which resulted in the death of a man. He has been identified as 58-year-old Mason Fitzroy Burke of the community. Reports are that Burke and other patrons were at a shop when gunmen entered and opened fire sometime after 8 a.m. Tuesday. When the shooting subsided, Burke was seen with multiple gunshot wounds. He was later assisted to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Woman allegedly stabs another during hospital visit. The police have arrested and charged a woman with wounding with intent after she allegedly stabbed another while visiting her relative at the Port Maria Hospital in St. Mary last Thursday. The accused has been identified as 28-year-old Deborah Cole of Baileysville in the parish. According to the police, Cole was visiting a relative at the hospital when she got into an argument with another woman, during which she allegedly used a knife to stab the other woman in the chest. The police said the other woman was seriously injured and admitted to the facility. Cole will appear before the Port Maria Parish Court on Thursday, October 28 to answer 2 charges. Man alleged to be leader of one order gang arrested. A man said to be the leader of the Spanish Town-based One Order gang is now in police custody. He was arrested on Tuesday evening during a police military operation in Ellerslie Gardens. Deputy Superintendent Leroy Edwards, head of operations for the St. Catherine North Police Division, said the suspect was being sought for questioning in relation to gun-related offenses and other serious crimes in Spanish Town. Since last week, the security forces have been conducting operations in search of gang members and illegal guns in Spanish Town. One Don gang trial. Attorney confirms one of the accused is a serving JDF member. Attorney Roxine Smith, who is representing Jermaine Robinson, an alleged member of the One Don gang, on Wednesday confirmed that her client is a member of the Jamaica Defense Force. Earlier in the trial, which is underway in the Home Circuit Court, the main witness said Mr. Robinson was one of the bodyguards for the alleged leader of the gang, Andre Blackman Bryan. The witness testified that Mr. Robinson had told him that he was a soldier when they interacted on one occasion. During cross-examination, Ms. Smith argued that her client, a serving member of the JDF, did not protect Mr. Bryan. Ms. Smith told the court that Mr. Robinson, who grew up in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, became a member of the JDF in 2016. The trial is continuing. Reggae star Jacure to remain behind the bars until January 2022. Reggae star Jacure has been assigned a public defender and will be summoned to appear at the Amsterdam court in an open session in January 2022. On Monday, when he appeared in the council chamber, Cure's pre-trial detention was extended by an additional 83 days. At the beginning of January 2022, the suspect will be summoned to appear at the Amsterdam court in an open session, Franklin Watimina, press officer of the Netherlands Public Prosecution Service, said in a release on Tuesday. Once he is summoned to an open session, members of the public will be able to attend, and the journalists are also able to follow and report on the proceedings. The 43-year-old man is suspected of attempted murder, attempted manslaughter, aggravated assault, or attempted aggravated assault. He has a public defender. We don't give his name until the first public hearing, Watimina said. Trial of former Petrogram executives pushed back to May 2022. The trial of former Petrogram General Manager Floyd Grandley and the former chairman of the state-run entity, Dr. Percival Bahadur Singh, was delayed in the St. Andrew Parish Court on Wednesday morning. Prosecutors requested more time to prepare their case. They indicated that there is new information which will see them filing new charges against the men. The trial is now set for May 9 next year. Both accused had their bail extended to allow them to return to the United States. Mr. Grandley is charged with 8 counts of aiding and abetting and obtaining money by means of false pretense. Dr. Bahadur Singh is charged with 12 counts of obtaining money by false pretense. It is alleged that from December 2016 to May 2018, Mr. Grandley aided and abetted Dr. Bahadur Singh in the process of fraudulently claiming disbursement from Petrogram amounting to $73,620. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.